We're back out in the new building, and I was gonna work on my truck cab today, but it is raining, and I want to do that work outside because it's gonna be pretty dusty. So here it is, Memorial Day, Monday. So we had a lot of fun at the car show, first car show of the season with this old hot rod, but the floor is starting to really bother me. And I had to come up with something to do today because I'm getting bored. So already got the seats out. We're gonna get the seat belts off, a couple panels out of here, and we're gonna address how hideous this floor is. Or take a look so you guys see what I'm talking about. So we got seams showing, obviously pretty fancy welding. There's another seam there. So I'm thinking what I'll do, we're gonna put some heavy texture paint on it. Guys, I really wanted to upload this video. We should have been moving a lot further along, so sorry for the delay on content, but I really wanted to paint this floor and get you guys going on that, but I got a little distracted, so it might be a little while before you guys see this, but I think it'll be worth it because we decided to build a new center console, and I am making the skeleton for it right now. Here's every product. I think I got everything to get the floor painted on this, so let's talk about it a little bit. Primers, I just set out a couple just as examples, but I'm going to use actually marine grade primer that I happen to have access to. It's just basically straight up zinc. But most of you guys probably aren't going to use stuff like that. So if you're a fan of Eastwood, you could do their epoxy primer. That stuff works really good. And if you want, you know, you have my blessings, and I won't blame you, but Raptor Liner makes a little rattle can of acid etch primer, but just get something on there before you do it. And we're gonna put on just Rust-Oleum truck bed coating, another rattle can deal, but my plan is to roll it. This is gonna be for if I need spray. I might not even need it. I think the roller will hit everything. But there you go. You know, you can buy it by the gallon jug, pour it into your tray, onto the floor. Easy money. So let's get to it. Let's get this floor painted. We can get this job done out of here. I got other stuff to work on. We got a truck to paint soon. All right, like anything else, we've been in here, in and out. I did some grinding, I did some fabricating, so this floor is dirty. We're going to take our wax and grease remover, whatever brand you like, whatever you like to clean with, but I do recommend you find something called wax and grease remover. Acetone, again, lacquer thinner, stuff like that. Try to avoid it if you got nothing else, but and you got to use it, then you got to use what you got to use. Just get this floor clean. Nothing to it. Oh, hey. Looks like the beer fairy left me a hurricane. All right. Sold. Here we go. Yeah, you don't want to be painting over stuff like this. It's not going to help your cause at all. All right, so we're all primed up. Little word to the wise, when you're rolling, it can be just as bad as spraying. So roll slow, because you'll fling that stuff onto your ceiling. So just remember, take your time on this. Obviously I didn't mask very well, just covered so the rollers doesn't hit stuff, but yeah, watch out for flinging the crap everywhere. You don't want to do that either. And you can see, like right here, we have a pretty hideous gap. Let's take a little tour. I don't know how to show you. There we go. So look around in there. You got horrible, nasty seams. This car was built, I'm told, probably like 15 years ago, so it's a pretty old build. And it looks like they were in a hurry to drive it or something. But anyways, that's where this stuff comes in. I got this on Amazon for, I think, $17. And we're just gonna put it into a normal caulking gun, fill all our gaps. They'll start to look like, say, that transmission tunnel there, where, granted, those are welds, but we'll try to make everything else look fully welded instead of whatever that is. So the best time to get on your seam sealer, well, actually every time you have to prime. I mean, your seam sealer, I don't care what you're buying, it will never stick to bare metal. So keep that in mind. But we can touch this. It's very fresh and nothing on my fingers. But that is how you get a really good seam sealer mod. And then we're just gonna start loading it up, you know? I got, they call them acid brushes. You can get these on Amazon or eBay in like 1,000 pack for $10. And we're just gonna lay it down and kind of brush it into a nice seam. If you guys want, you can run 2 tape edges, lay your bead, spread it out, and then pull your pieces of tape up, and you'll end up with a very beautiful edge. But let's get this part of the job done. All right, we got all the seams sealed. So by the end of this, it's gonna look like a solid floor, which it already was. I wasn't worried about anything. I just needed to clean it up, that was all. There it is, floor is all done. Looking great. Now we're gonna move right into truck bed liner, which you can tell I've used on other projects. All I gotta do, stir that up. We're gonna take, which, here's another good tip, if I can find my can opener. I cannot, but when I use this, generally I have the same roller, so I don't have to keep using different rollers. I simply knock it off the handrail back into the can. And what I'm gonna do is just put it back on the handle covered in the goop and just roll it in place. All right, guys, we got the first coat established. Just a little reminder, this will be translucent, right? You're just getting your tack coat developed. So we're just gonna smear around paint, basically, on the first coat. Just smear it around. You get everything as, you know, coated in that color as you want, but you can see there's a lot of green still showing basically everywhere. We'll get the fan on it. I'm gonna come back out here in, I don't know, let's give it 20 minutes. And because it'll get sticky, it's gonna take the roller and let it roll a nice texture on it. And I think on this, because we have really nice zinc coating, as long as the green is completely covered with that. That's it. We're gonna probably do one more coat, and we're done. We're calling it macaroni. So don't get too crazy, guys. It's your floor. Most of you guys are gonna throw carpet over the top. This car, this is the actual interior. I don't have carpet for it. And it's gonna look great. It already looks 1,000 times better than it ever did. So, like I said, just let this tack up, come in and do a second coat. And guys, if you're really worried about it and you got enough of this stuff, go ahead and roll a third coat on. I don't know. Make up your mind. Maybe you want to do 7 coats. So have at it. You know, it's fun. It's just put as many coats on this as you want. This is, like I said, truck bed liner. You can get it in all sorts of brands. Just do whatever you want to do. Make it look the way you want it to look. I'll be happy with 2 coats. And I'll be staring at it. If you're throwing carpet over the top, I don't know. It's up to you. Make your mind up. Hey, thanks again for watching, you guys. And just a reminder, this is Booze and Auto Bodies, the channel. The Body Guy Drinker. You found me. I do want to ask, maybe if you can, hit that subscribe button. I'll be making a lot of these videos. We're going to start on a truck cab. A lot of paint tutorial coming up. I got 3 different colors going on one cab. So I'll make a video just doing the dash, and we'll go through the steps one more time for every color. It'll be fun. So thanks again.